Welcome back. In the earlier video tutorials, we completed almost every steps. We did download and install JDK, Java Development Code Kit, Java Development Kit, and in the second step, we downloaded and installed Eclipse IDE, Eclipse Integrated Development Environment, and in the third step, what we did is we also downloaded Selenium just and configured into our project. And in the fourth step, we also downloaded Chrome driver, extracted it, and set it up in our project. Then in the fifth step, we wrote a simple test scripts. Okay, invoke the browser and navigate to a website, a banking application, https://bankofamerica.com. Then in the sixth step, we also execute and uh, execute the test scripts and validate it. Okay, and in the seventh step, we close the browser and quit the session. Now we want to write some more codes, programs in the fifth step. Okay, we want to add some more codes using Java programming. Okay, now what we can do, you see, we can just run the test in development and test environment. We say execute, we don't say run. Okay, execute the tests. These are test scripts now. Invoking the browser, navigating to Bank of America, expanded the window, okay, and close the browser. Okay, now what are we going to do is actually this is setup. Okay, setup, and this part we are going to write the test, real test script. Okay, so we will tell the driver how we will locate element. We have to find elements by something. Okay, it can be by ID, it can be by name, it can be by link text, it can be partial link text, it can be by XPath, it can be by CSS selector. Okay, so let's go to Bank of America. Okay, I take Google and go to bankofamerica.com. Okay, navigate to bankofamerica.com, and we are going to test this login functionality, whether uh, this login features are working as part the functional requirement. Okay, what is the requirement? The user should be able to log in using uh, correct credentials. Online ID means username, or it can be Gmail address, and the passcode means password. And when put correct credentials, username and password, and click on sign in, user should be able to sign in into the account. Okay, log into the account. And if the user use incorrect credentials, fake ID, fake password, should not able to log in. If user can log in using incorrect credentials, then there is a bug, there is a problem. banking application is not functioning as mentioned in the functional requirement. So let's do it by using incorrect credentials. Okay, so I just click here. Okay, then right button, click, inspect the elements. Okay, then I just click on this arrow icon, then click back on online ID, and these are the elements of this online ID written code by the developers. Okay, so we have to find, let's see, is there any ID? I see ID is online ID 1. Okay, and name is name is equal to online ID 1 also same. I can use by name or by ID, or even I can just right button click, go to copy, and copy the selector is CSS selector, or I can find element. Okay, by XPath I can copy the XPath. Okay, here we are taking by ID, so I just double click and right button click and copy the ID, and I go here into our project, and I just tell the driver to find element by dot id. Okay, and just paste the value of the id. Okay, and just click and say send keys, and the keys are parameter is the username. It can be abcd1234, or it can be abcd@gmail.com. I'm using the fake Gmail address. Okay, uh, and let's run it. And I want to uh, comment it. I want to see how it is passing the parameter into the username field. Okay, I run the test, and it's invoking the browser, navigating to bankofamerica.com, expanding the window, and we can see abcd@gmail.com has been passed through the user ID field. Okay, now we want to pass the parameter, the password also in passcode field. I just right button click, inspect the elements the same way we did earlier, click back here. Okay, and we see the login functionality go away when we make it smaller. So I expand it, then click back here, and this is our better. I can keep it. Okay, so what we can do, we just click back here, and the whole elements are for this passcode. We can find what is ID. We just used ID, so I don't want to use ID. I want to use different element. Okay, let's see whether there is different element. I don't see ID, I don't see name. What I can do in that case, if you don't find any element, just right button click, then take copy as selector or copy as XPath. Okay, anyone. Then just go back and tell the driver to find element again by what, by we took, I think CSS selector, right? CSS, right, again CSS selectors, and just paste the, sorry, it's not CSS selector. It's by XPath. Let us check once again. We took XPath, right? Yes, we took XPath. Okay, let's take XPath, no problem. XPath, so it's not CSS selector, it's by XPath. Okay, and again we have to pass the parameter, that is password, so we have to send keys and just write ABCD 1234 is our password. Okay, now what do we have to do? We have to tell the driver to find element again, and this time we want to take CSS selector by dot CSS selector. Okay, and we have to paste the selector here. So I go back to the banking application, click back here, and where I'm going to click on, let me make it a little bigger. Um, okay, so I just inspect elements and want to make it a little down so that I can see the sign in button. Okay, click back here, the arrow icon, then click back on sign in, and this is sign in. Okay, uh, we can see the span. So what we can do, just right button click, copy CSS selector. Okay, I just click the CSS selector and let's see what happens. This is CSS selector. Okay, then I just, what action we should take here to sign in? We have to click on sign in, right? So we have to determine the action, that is click. Okay, and I just put semicolon. Okay, now run the test and check whether it is running properly. Since we are using fake credentials, we should not be able to log in. If we can log in into the system, that means we are breaking the system and we can access into the banking application using fake username and password. That means there is something wrong in the application, there is bug defects. Okay, then we have to report to the developers to get fix them. Okay, navigating to banking application, passing the parameter and clicked on, and it said forgot password. That means we couldn't able to access into the banking application. So our test has become successful, passed. Okay, and it couldn't close the browser because we did commented close driver dot close and driver dot quit, and I just highlight it and just press Ctrl and forward slash. Okay, and or we can just delete it. And what we can do, just highlight it and press on tab twice. Okay, and now it's okay, and we can run it and check whether it can close the browser that is opening now. Okay, so open third browser and it has become closed, right? Yes. Now, so this is our test scripts. Okay, and in the next series we will see how we can uh, print the title of this banking application. Okay, so that's all for today. In 21 minutes school, every tutorial will be within 21 minutes, not more than 21 minutes. So we want to uh, end the session here, and I would like to invite you to join the next session to see how we can print the title of this banking application um, using Selenium with Java. Thank you very much. If you like it and if you think it is useful, please don't forget to press like button, make comments, leave suggestions, okay? Mm, so that we can make this program more successful, so that we can make it improvements. And don't forget to press the subscribe button so that you can get all updates whenever we upload the video tutorials into our channel. Thank you.